Welcome to Sunday Without Monday. I'm your host, David Goad, and today we're talking to another one of our contributing creators here, Mr. Jeff Cranor. Jeff, how you doing today?
Hi, David. Fine. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's start talking about you, just to get to know you a little bit. You made a big transition from one career to the next. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I handled sales and marketing for a manufacturing company in the East Bay for years and years, and decided to hang it up a little early, and thought I'd play a lot of golf and hang out. And kind of a last minute deal, my attorney made a comment, "Why don't we get into the wine business? You like wine." And I said, "Oh, why not?" So all of a sudden we got into the virtual wine business, and I asked my son to get involved because some of the things that were going on, and he was going to be there just for a few weeks to kind of look things over. And all of a sudden he realized he liked it. And so we got into the wine business and started in Livermore, California under Nottingham Cellars. And we've taken it to the next step. We're have just opened a facility in Napa called Grape Culture.
Nice. Now I can recognize the shape of a wine bottle. You've got one there on the desk. Can you just show me, is that one of yours?
This might be very appropriate. This is our
next episode. Perfect. All right. Well, so in this next episode, what are some of the rules for living? Advice you might give here, just a little bit, because we're going to share more advice later in the community. But what's maybe one lesson learned you've had in this transition that you want to share with the audience?
You know what, I think I would say, pay attention to what's going on around you. And if you see something that's interesting, whether it be business or, cultural or anything to do with something you might be interested in, might be a hobby, might be giving back to the community, but don't be afraid of it. Jump in and, if it looks like a challenge, it might be, but let it be a challenge. Learn from it.
Yeah, because a lot of people get into hobbies because they're passionate about it. And if you go into something not necessarily having the pressure of profit, that can be a totally different experience, right?
Well, this is certainly a hobby.
All right, we'll reveal the financials right here in the video. But it is a long-term thing, I know, but sometimes those businesses take a long time to build, suddenly, boop, at some point. But it's great getting to know you. I want to ask you more questions, but this is a brief introduction. So I just want to thank you, Jeff Cranor, for joining in this little video, and we'll see more of you in the community.
You're welcome, and thanks for having me.